Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, we're about to start our session here in Strand Hill via Shoot the Crows pub. We just want to give a shout out to John the Map, who's done a great job of organising this festival, the Stream Festival. There's loads of music on after us. Yeah, after us at 10 o'clock, there's Rick Epping is playing in McGlynn's. So you have a night of fun in store for you. But going to make sure that, if you can at all, to donate to the wonderful charity that is the centre here. And they do a great job. And once again, a lot of you are sitting at home, not spending money on pints, so throw a pint this way. The price of a pint will make a big difference in the end. So I might be annoying you through the gig, just hassling you just to throw a few quid in, but that's part of the show. White Hag have also, they've donated a few beers to us as well to keep us oiled up, ready for the tune. So this is Hugh Feely.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Yeah, and I'm Peter. Yeah, Peter Crann, and we're going to play mostly music, Irish folk music, and not the usual ones. Yeah, Celtic tunes, and maybe something for. I know there's a good few people going to be watching from America, and we might do an American tune as well, especially for them. So I hope you all can hear me okay, and we'll start off there, I think.
Yeah, here's a song called When First On Through the Country. I think this is actually, maybe it is a bit of an American tune. It's covered by Manny, but this is kind of Donal Lunning version that I've been learning the last one. Okay.
muchas gracias y hola a todo mi gente en España. A big hello to all the people in Spain watching us, because I know that this weekend we were supposed to be at a big traditional Irish music festival called the Catharis Irish Fleadh, which happens every October this weekend, at the same time as Sligo Live as well. So they're two massive festivals, not quite happening the same way this year. But with Catharis, we're going to, we've lots of plans for next year, so it'll all be rocking again. So hola a todos. I think we'll do an old American tune now. About the devil. Since it's Halloween, so we might have one or two tunes that are going to suit the occasion.
Yeah, cool. Friend of the devil, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, this is my tune. What's this tune about?
Oh yeah, this next song we're gonna play is "Oh, the World Turned Upside Down." I love this song. Actually heard this through Dick Gaughan's version. It's a fantastic song, but it's quite relevant to the times we're in now. Everything's up in the air, and it seems times never changes, and the less fortunate man is always going to suffer. And that's what this song's about. It's called "The World Turned Upside Down." God who feed the rich while poor men starve. We work, we together we have no sword. We will not bow down to masters or parents or lords. We are free men, we are poor. You diggers stand up for glory, stand up now. From the men of property, the orders came to wipe out the diggers and tear out their claim, destroy their cottages and burn their corn. They were dispersed, only memory lingers on. So you rich take courage, you poor take care. The world is made a common treasury for every man to share. All things in common, all people want. You diggers stand up for glory, stand up now.
Lovely. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of very quick info about the Neurology Support Centre. It's an amazing organisation. I know some people involved as well, and they do great work for people with MS, Alzheimer's, anything basically neurological. And they have a great website as well. What is it? Neurology SC. So your only thing you have to do is spell neurology, and you're sorted. So we're going to continue on with another song. I'll dedicate this to the people in Belmullet. You might have noticed my lovely COVID locks, which is the mullet. Well, I've a lot of family in a place called in the west of Ireland, which I really would love to do a mullet festival one day, and it's the most beautiful mullet would win, and hopefully it'll be in Belmullet, so the Bell Mullet. And that's especially for Steady Eddie Murphy down there, and my cousins Kieran and my aunt and uncle, and all those that are all tuning in and dancing around the kitchen to us, hopefully. So anyway, watch out for the Bell Mullet Festival. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For Bright Eyes, is it?
Yeah, Bright Eyes.
Yeah, so this is a song learned from the Murphy Beds, Eamon O'Leary's version of it. It's called Her Bright Eyes Haunt Me Still. And if Vincent Sheehan's watching, this is his mandolin, or bouzouki, it's not a mandolin. And he loaned me this. I've only played it a couple of months, so I'll dedicate this one to him if he's tuning in. Yeah.
Yeah, a little song called Her Bright Eyes. So I think
Can't be still.
yes, no.
Just like your eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Right there.
Got it.
Stop looking at me like
Okay.
that.
We'll do
It's on camera, Peter.
Oh yeah, it's all legit here. What about? Oh yes, Bees Wing.
Oh, a little song on the guitar.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because Hugh doesn't just play bazooka, he plays guitar as well, and double bass as well. Great, fine bass player.
Yeah. So decided to play an instrument with 8 strings in it.
Is that a COVID instrument?
It is a COVID instrument.
Yeah. A lot of musicians have picked up new skills this opportunity. So I have 6 weeks to learn the piano. That's my new thing.
Oh, 6 weeks.
But I can't buy one, unfortunately,
Brave
because I
man.
can't go to the shops. So do it online.
Yeah, here's a song I'm sure some of you are familiar with. A lot of you probably know Christy Moore's version of it. It's a song called Bees Wing, and I heard a few people covering it during lockdown. But I kind of tend to go for the Richard Thompson's the writer of the song, the original writer of it. So I tend to kind of attempt this version. If you know guitar players out there know Richard Thompson, you know that he's a finger-picking whiz. Anyway, I don't know if my mate Curly's watching, but he always asks me to play this song, so if you're watching, Curly, this one's for you. I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job at a steaming down in Cauldron Street, where I fell in love with a laundry girl working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, said as long as there's no price in love I'll stay. I wouldn't want her any other way. Brown zigzag hair round her face and the look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlight, there was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see I'm not the factory kind. If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind. And she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, said as long as there's no price in love I'll stay. I wouldn't want her any other way. We campused around the market towns and picked fruit and can. We could tinkle on some knives and pots wherever we went. We thought we should settle down and get a few acres dug, have a fire burning in the heart and little babies on the rug. She said, oh man, you're a foolish man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not own me as well. Oh, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine child. She was running wild. Said as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. I wouldn't want her any other way. We was camping round the Gower one time. The work it was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for the frost. I thought maybe we should. We was drinking more in those days, and our tempers reached a pitch. Like a fool I let her run with a rambling itch. The last I hear, she's sleeping rough back on a Derby beat. White horse in her hip pocket, a wolfhound at her feet. And they say she's even married once to a man named Romany Brown. Even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say her flowers faded, hard weather and hard booze. Maybe that's the price you pay for the chains you refuse. Oh, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than words ever would say. I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today. I wouldn't want her any other way.
Well, because it's Halloween, I have to dedicate the next piece of music to my wonderful niece, Isla, up in Dublin, who had her communion cancelled. I think, yes, I think it was postponed 2 times and then finally cancelled. And during that time, she was practically growing out of her dress. So her last chance to wear the dress was today, where she literally waltzed into the school wearing her communion dress, covered in fake blood, a black eye, and blood streaming from her nostrils as well. And the whole thing is half red, half white, and that was her costume. So well done. I think she really got the best Halloween costume 2020. Best communion costume anyway. So this is a little horrible song for her. About a maid I'll sing a tale, sing lickety-tickety-ting. About a maid I'll sing a song who didn't have her family long. Not only did she do them wrong, she did every one of them in. She did every one of them in. One morning in a fit of pique, sing lickety-tickety-tim. One morning in a fit of pique, she drowned her father in the creek. The water tasted bad for a week, and they had to make do with gin, gin. They had to make do with gin. Her mother she could never stand, sing lickety-tickety-tim. Her mother she could never stand, so cyanide soup she planned. The mother died with a spoon in her hand, and her face in a hideous grin, grin. Her face in a hideous grin. Her brother she weighted down with stones, sing lickety-tickety-tim. She weighted her brother down with stones and sent him off to Davy Jones. All they ever found were some bones and occasional pieces of skin, skin, occasional pieces of skin. She set her sister's hair on fire, sing lickety-tickety-tim. She set her sister's hair on fire, and as the heat and flames grew higher, she danced around the funeral pyre, playing a violin, playing a violin. One morning when she had nothing to do, sing lickety-tickety-tim. One morning when she had nothing to do, she cut her baby brother in two and served him up in an Irish stew, and invited the neighbours in, invited the neighbours in. And when at last the police came by. Sing rickety tickety tim. And when at last the police came by, her dastardly deed she would not deny, and do so would have been a lie. And lying she knew was a sin, sin. And lying she knew was a sin. That's right, oh yes, she knew lying was a sin. Well, happy Halloween, everybody. Thank you. That cheered us all up.
I love that. Quality.
Yeah, now this one I have to dedicate to, I know there's a lot of folk in America watching this, because I'm big in America, you know. So, but I just want to say a big shout out to my cousins, Ita and Aaron, who are nurses in New York, and Ita's daughter, who's a nurse in, I think, New Orleans. No, maybe not. I think it's in Miami or someplace like that. And they've been on the front line there working absolutely so hard.
Fair play to them.
Yeah, fair play. So this is a song, well, an immigration song, because just that link with America we have, and just giving a bit of solidarity that way. So
yeah, an immigration song, slows these around, but I suppose it's for anyone really that can't get home at the moment as well, because it's about people that went away to work and never got to return home, and that's kind of, some people find themselves in that situation right at the moment. So wherever you are, if there's anyone away and you're feeling lonesome, this one's for you. It's called Thousands Are Sailing.
Goodbye.
So yeah, once again, cheers out to all the people on the front line. Another one we have, of course, we have Lynn and Laura and Renoch here, friends of mine, and my cousin working away. So big shout out to them. And I think we'll do, how about a little finger picking tune, a guitar tune?
Oh, Tamlin.
Scottish tune, is it?
I'm actually not quite sure. Somewhere it might be Scottish. I've learned it from a lady called Annis Mitchell. Don't actually know where it sounds like. She's a mate of mine, but no, her version. There's plenty of versions of it around. I know Fairpoint Convention have a version,
and remember,
it is a trad tune.
Throw a few quid in here, and the actual Neurology Support Centre actually have loads of prizes if you like and share this. And remember, you're watching live, but lots of people are going to watch this over the weekend, watching back as they share it and look back, and it doesn't have to all be live. But share it and or tag friends in it, and everyone that does that is entered in a prize for I think about €100 of vouchers in really cool shops in Sligo. Shop local, remember, of course. Yeah, absolutely. But all the really cool shops. You might have to wait a little while, 6 weeks, but that's okay. You'll have lots of time to think about it. And lots of them are doing online, and lots of the shops are really inventive. So you can give them a call or an email, and you can get stuff. So yeah.
So this is a song, Tamlin. It's basically a tale of a princess that escapes her castle and falls in love with a ghost. I think it's kind of the gist of it, like, and end up having a child together. Bit of a mental story, alright. But when I say it out loud, it sounds insane.
There was actually, I saw daytime TV, or was it on Gogglebox? This is a bit like Gogglebox here. Do you think we should be in Gogglebox? This is our cat, by the way, Bubbles. This isn't actually her. We didn't get her stuffed. This is actually a photo of her. So, but anyway, I saw on Gogglebox about a woman who married a ghost.
Oh yes, that's actually true.
Yeah, and
so we'll dedicate this song to her.
Yes, but they separated.
Oh, unlucky. Anyway, this song called Tamlin. Janet sits in a lonely room, sewing a silken seam, looking out at Carter Hall among the roses green. Janet sits in a lonely bower, sewing a silken thread, long to be in Carter Hall among the roses red. She's let the seam fall off her heel, the needle to her toe. She has run to Carter Hall as fast as she could go. She hadn't picked a rose, only one. And then appears a young Tamlin, says, "Lady, pull no more. What makes you pull the poison rose? What makes you break the tree? What makes you come to Carter Hall without the leave of me?" But Carter Hall is not your own, and roses there are many. I'll come and go all as I please without the leave of any. And then he took her by the arm, he took her by the hem. He laid this lady down among the roses green. And then he took her by the arm, he took her by the sleeve. He laid this lady down among the roses red. There's 24 ladies fair sewing at the silk, and Janet goes among them all. Her face as pale as milk. There's 24 gentlemen sewing at the chest, and Janet goes among them all. As green as any glass went up and spoke her father. spoken meek and mild. Oh lass, that's my daughter. I fear you go with child, and is it to man of might or man of any means? For whom of my gentlemen shall give the babe his name? Oh Father, if I go with child, this much I tell to thee, there's none among your gentlemen that I would treat so well. Father, if I go with child, well, I shall bear the blame. There's none among your gentlemen shall give the babe his name. She's let the sea fall off her heel, the needle to her toe, and she is gone to Garter Hall as fast as she could go. She's down among the weeds, down among the thorn, and then appears young Tamlin, says, lady, pull no more. What makes you break the poison rose? What makes you break the tree? What makes you harm the little babe that I have got with thee? Well, I shall break the rose, Tamlin, I shall break, and I'll not bear the little babe that you have got with me. But if you were a gentleman and not a wild shade, I'd rock him all the summer's night, all the winter day. So take me back into your arms, if you, my love, I'd win, and hold me tight, but fear me not. I'll be your gentleman, and first I'll change into your arms, into a wild wolf. But hold me tight and fear me not. I am your own true love, and then I'll change into your arms, into a wild bear. But hold me tight and fear me not. I'll be your husband, dear, and then I'll change into your arms, into a lion colt. And hold me tight and fear me not, and you will love your child. And first he changed into her arms, into a wild wolf. She held him tight and feared him not. He was her own true love, and then he changed into her arms, into a wild bear. She held him tight and feared him not. He was her husband, dear, and then he changed arms into a lion colt. She held him tight, she feared him not, the father of her child. And then he changed into her arms, into a naked man. She's wrapped him in a coat so warm, she has brought him home.
Dion dio diddle dum, agus Thomas dorach an dias. Dion dio diddle dum, ni feider irias, agus Dion duo diddle dum. Dion dio diddle dum, agus Thomas dorach an chur. Dion dio diddle dum. Le glyn is Jack, agus Dion duo diddle dum. Dion dio diddle dum, agus Tom a cree ro trum. Dion dio diddle dum, let cluch coffee done, agus Dion duo diddle
dum.
Dion dio diddle dum, Nyanthogis blobwy. Dion dio diddle dum. A tog fos yn oed mohi, agus dion duo diddle dum. Dion dio diddle dum, agus Tom a creeve ro trum. Dion dio diddle dum. Look look. Gaffi don agus dion duo diddle dum.
a bit of a murder ballad.
I think we should dedicate that one to the wonderful Layla Spears, who's heading back to New Zealand, popular Strand Hillite at the moment, but she's heading back to New Zealand on Monday, I think, so that's just a big shout out to her as well. We got, I think, maybe 2 more songs for you, and we're going to hand you over to McGlynn's Bar. You're going to virtually walk from Shoot the Crows over to McGlynn's Bar, where Rick Epping will be virtually entertaining you there with his fantastic harmonica and concertina and songs, possibly banjo. I'm not sure if he's the banjo with them, but if you haven't seen Rick, you gotta see him. It's unbelievable. So that's a long night of quality entertainment as well. So every hour should be throwing a pint into the pot. Well, the value of a pint anyway. So just, well, let's build up the money for this amazing centre as well. So
what should we do?
How about one of your own, or the Blacksmith?
Yeah, you'll try one of my own.
Yeah, good, nice original.
Yeah, why not? It's kind of a closest thing to maybe a Celtic tune that I wrote. Well, in some sorts. Blacksmith. It's actually about a story about my grandfather. He was a blacksmith and decided to write a song for him. So here it goes.
Did you ever hear of a place called Swanland Bar? Swanland Bar in Leitrim. Because I think there was Swan and Bar. They were 2 blacksmiths.
Okay.
And they used to be down by the Swanland Bar River, and that's where the town built up around these 2 blacksmiths.
Whereabouts in Leitrim is that?
In Cavan. Well, it's in Cavan. Sorry, it's near Bon Boy on the other side of Ballinamore. God, I'll be killed for saying that. But yes, it's in Cavan, and its nickname is, for some reason, Swad. So everyone goes, you're going to Swad, and that's it. But anyway, that's based around 2 blacksmiths. They're the only 2 blacksmiths I know.
I'm after picking up the wrong harmonica now. It's not here, it's upstairs.
Oh, is it? Okay, no harmonica.
She will just stay without harmonica, she look. Oh, better tune this up as well.
Yeah, tuning's good as well.
Yeah,
now, why didn't you do that when I was telling my tale about the tunes?
I was looking for my harmonica and it was mixed up.
Look quick.
I opened the E flat case and I seen an A there and I was like, oh, this isn't the right one at all.
Well, once again, I have to say a shout out to Shoot the Crows, especially, and very often it's the small pubs like Shoot the Crows, McGlynn's and things, that really support live music throughout the year. I mean, even virtually now, when they're closed, they're supporting live music, which is amazing. And it's amazing. And sometimes there's a whole load of pubs around Sligo that really they put on bands that aren't just a one-man band. They put on 6-piece bands, 5-piece bands, 4 big bands. Musicians get to play quality music in these small venues. So big shout out, Shoot the Crows. Very good.
Yeah. This song called The Blacksmith. I strike the anvil in the morning when it comes. Fire burns deep in my old steel gulls. This fire helps a little light to shine through on the man who rode in with that white horse to shoot. And I strike the anvil and my baby's in her bed. The doctor, he tells me the poison is spread. No cure in this land to end the misery. I strike the anvil and I fall to my knees. I strike the anvil in the morning when it calls. The fire burns deep in my old steel gulls. And this fire helps a little light to shine through on the man who rode in with that white horse to shoot. A short time passed and my baby fell deep down under into a deep dark spell. And I was bruised and dirty right up from my feet. Not from the horse I lay my honey beneath. And I strike the anvil in the morning when it calls. A fire burns deep in my old steel gulls. And this fire helps a little light to shine through on the man who rode in day that I die. And I strike the amber from dawn to dust, and swear for my family before I go bust, and rest when my amble's worn down by the heat, and come home at night to a cold empty sea. And I strike the amble in the morning when it calls, the fire burns deep in my old steel galls, and this fire helps a little light to shine through on the man who rode in with that white horse to shoe. Hey.
Last time round. Thank you very much. We have one applaud in the house, which is great. Audience, we have an audience
And
just
audience.
came in from work, which is great. So we'll play one more for the audience.
Yeah. Do the Lowlands of Holland maybe?
Oh, Lowlands of Holland, of course. Yes,
Yeah.
perfect. Great tune.
Do a wee background maybe?
Yeah,
or-
I don't want to do with that. And yeah, just thanks for tuning in.
Yeah,
and,
thanks very much, guys. It's been a bit of crack.
Yeah, and a gig. We don't get many gigs around these parts these days. So it's once again, you can share this and like it and everything, and people can watch it over the weekend or whatever, and they can still donate the whole time as well. So we'll try and get a bit. We're looking for €1.5 million. So I think we've got 20 euros. So just keep plugging away. We'll get there.
We'll get
So
there.
we'll get there.
Okay, so it come in after the second verse.
Yeah. Thank you very much for listening. Okay.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
And pop over to McGlynn's now for a
Rick
virtual
Epping,
pint
yeah.
and some music with Rick Epping. So thanks for listening to this festival. Thanks to John Callanan for doing a great job. John the Map, absolutely fantastic work. And yeah, keeping the music alive. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
Adios.
for listening.
Adios.